Hello, hello, Libras. We're going to jump right into singles, then couples. Let's see what this general energy is for the last couple of weeks of March going into spring. So we see balance coming into your situation for my singles out there. For you Libras, long-awaited balance. We see you sitting in your energy very diligently and also helping to bring balance to people around you. A lot of my singles just really living in your nature, being everybody's best friend, taking your time, making sure you're dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's. So we're seeing the start to a good time period for my singles out there. So we see the Princess of Spring coming in. We see you again in great energy, starting to spring off just right. Go ahead and start new projects. It's a great time. Technically, new year. Go ahead and start new projects. We see you are coming into the situation with balanced energy, ready to go, and the universe is ready to support you, especially anything that you may be doing with your hands or maybe needing a creative aspect of your mind to do these projects are often highly blessed when this card comes out. So this is a great time for Libras to start new projects, continue projects, and just start new things. Also work on releasing anything that's holding you back, any doubt, pain, worries or concerns, things that are outside of your control, my Libra singles. Go ahead and release it. This is our second major arcana card we've already pulled out right now. So a lot of things in your past, go ahead and detach from those negative things and allow balance and good positivity to come in. And I also should mention for my singles out there, you might see somebody, a younger person or younger to you at least, a fire sign coming in, or maybe even also a Libra with fire in their chart somewhere. So be on the lookout for that for my singles out there. Make sure you're doing the work to release any baggage from your past, but it looks like you're doing that. Awesome. So some of my singles out there, you have a fire sign who is admiring you and getting this energy as a counterpart energy, someone who is interested. So a lot of my single Libras out there, you have a fire sign counterpart who is expressing or going to express interest in you. For those of you who aren't open or ready to love just yet, I see this as somebody important in your life, somebody who plays an important role, a manager, a boss, a teacher, instructor, something of that nature. Somebody that you would trust coming in with some passionate news, passionate times, passionate offers. So that's a great way to kind of start the spring off. It looks like you're going to be faced with some choices. We might even see this fire sign person present you with a choice. So it looks like you're at the shore. You're waiting to make a decision. I'm not really sure which way to go, but it looks like you're balancing yourself. You have options and you're taking the proper steps to make the right choice for my Libra singles out there. But it looks like you're going to have a couple of different routes you can take. And it'll be up to you to use your judgment to decide in your particular case based on what time frame you're in right now. But hopefully if you're watching tarot, you have a good idea that time is fluid and how energy works. Okay, we see financial and material changes for some of my Libra singles out there. We see finances coming in if they've been low. We see finances decreasing a bit for those of you who may have been flying high for a bit. So just make sure you keep an eye on your resources. You continually check your accounts. Make sure you change your passwords. Make sure you haven't been double charged on anything. You haven't double charged anyone. This is also tax season type of energy. So some of you might find that you might have to pay a return or register car vehicles and things of that nature. So be aware that in these last couple of weeks for my Libra singles out there, you might have an unexpected bill of some sort or some sort of a financial change. Wisdom. We see you not only seeking wisdom, but giving wisdom to others. For my singles out there, we see you on a pursuit of knowledge to change your life, to better your life, to better your connection with yourself, to better your connection with the people around you. And it looks like it's going to pay off. We see him looking warmly at a home on the horizon with a family that he's learned from, he's grown from, he's participated in. And we see the sun shining radiantly over his book of knowledge. So this looks like blessed beginnings, blessed starts after some changes potentially within your family or household. So it looks like you're using your intelligence and your wisdom during this second portion of March for my Libra singles out there, just to make some changes in your life. And that's okay. And bring some balance in, you know. Courthouse. So we see news coming in potentially. We see judgments coming in. We see official letters coming in during this time frame for a lot of my singles out there. So make sure you don't overlook your mail, your email, anything that might come through an e-bill or anything of that nature. Be out on the lookout for something important message, important news. Could be related to jail and things of that nature. Just depends on your timeline, the particular aspects that you live within, and the aspects that you involve yourself with. So let's see what else the Kipper has to say for my singles. Marriage. So some of my single Libras out there are single because they're going through either a divorce right now, or they were divorced and now they're going into a singledom, a new couple, a new situation, a new commitment of some kind. So it looks like you're going to hear some official news about a commitment that you're involved with for my Libra singles out there during this time period. So just be out on the lookout for messages and news. If you need further details on your particular circumstance, of course, you would have to have a personal reading for that. But being that this is general, it pulls a lot of scenarios for me. And I just feel a lot of scenarios off of, in particularly, the last 3 cards. Okay, so again, this card just continues to come out today. It's an overall energy for a lot of signs. So be sure to check your rising moon and sun sign, guys, okay? For my single Libras, the towel. The towel is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps in solitude, solutions, and always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You are being guided to relax. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when you let go of fear and control. So I want you guys to work on clearing up the past energies like we were talking about a little bit earlier for my singles out there. Walking away from circumstances that hurt you and didn't serve you in the past so that you can move forward to this brighter future. A lot of you guys have commitments coming in, or somebody who wants to commit to you, an official person. A lot of my singles out there, there's somebody who wants to be in a relationship with you as you've spent a lot of time gaining wisdom and learning what you want out of life and out of relationships. So it looks like the universe is going to be rewarding a lot of you guys. Again, I want you to double check for your finances, because we look like we have some finances coming in and some finances going out. So I just want to make sure that you haven't forgotten to pay a bill. We see that card when we sometimes forget to pay a bill and we end up with a late fee, things like that, okay? So just be aware, double check your finances for my Libras out there and make sure you didn't forget something. We're going into our couples now. But make sure you like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you appreciate my time like I appreciate yours, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. We're going to go into our Libra couples. Libra couples. I'm seeing a lot of reoccurring energies, even though I shuffle thoroughly in between each video and focus on that energy, meditate on that energy. We're seeing a lot of reoccurring energies through multiple signs, continuing stories and things of that nature. So if you're truly into tarot, you might definitely want to watch the whole entire video, because the energy is flowing through for singles and couples, and B, you're gonna want to watch all 3 of your major signs, your sun, moon, and rising. And if you know things like your north and south node, those are really important aspects as well. For my couples, just about ready. Couples. Ace of Winter. Okay, you guys, don't be deterred from my Libra couples by small misunderstandings, ups and downs. Every relationship has ebbs and flows, okay? But you do have abundance coming into your relationship during this time period for my Libras who are in committed relationships. We see new career possibilities. We see new ideas being implemented. We see new finances coming in, and just new. You might see some gifts come in unexpectedly during this next couple of weeks as spring has sprung. We're going to see a lot of changes and prosperity begin to bloom as we defrost from winter and things here in the United States. But you might even see some sudden, unexpected, fun changes, prosperous changes. This is how I'm reading this card for my Libra couples. Feels like it's been a difficult winter, we could say, but it looks like this spring is going to be really awesome so far. Let's continue to read our energies here. Okay, what you're going to want to do is protect yourself from the people around you who may not be wanting to see you guys continue on thriving and doing so well. Some people who you may be surprised to know, maybe a little bit jealous that you're a go-getter, that you're doing things for yourself, that you're creating a new path, a new life, that you're building this home for one another, and you're focusing on the needs of one another. So be on the lookout for people, places, or things that might be trying to disrupt your energy. Make sure you're keeping your energy and your aura clean, your house clean. Make sure you sage your energy, salt your corners, things of that nature, and just be out on the lookout for suspicious people, suspicious activities with your accounts, and things of that nature for my couples. And make sure any money that comes in, you pay yourself first and put a little aside for a rainy day. Okay, we have the 10 of Autumn. Take steps to secure your financial security. Again, this card literally says planning for retirement, and I just said make sure you put some money away for a rainy day. Okay, Libra couples, you have money coming in. Save it. Put some of it away. Take care of your responsibilities, of course, but make sure you put a fraction of that money away for rainy days in the future, for unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen bills, or anything that could pop up in the future, but also just to have your money make money for you. So be diligent with your money over this next couple of weeks. We see prosperity coming in. We see a lot of my Libra couples taking steps to make sure that they have a legacy income, legacy wealth, generational wealth. We see Libras taking steps towards creating accounts, stocks, bonds, savings accounts, CDs, and things of that nature. And you just got the 10 of Pentacles. So when this huge, large sum of money comes in for a lot of my Libra couples, please make sure you're being diligent. You're taking care of your house. You're taking care of your future. You're taking care of your old age. Because a lot of you guys are going to see justice in situations where you were unfairly treated. You could have been penny pinched somewhere along the way, and the universe is giving you this money back. The universe is bringing you a blessing, and it's blessed. It's justice. It is karmic justice that you receive, this abundance of protected. The universe is saying there will be people that try to come for your wealth of love, abundance of your household, and things of that nature will try to get over on you during this time frame. Okay, Libra couples, so go ahead and be diligent with who you're doing business with, who you're allowing in your home. Keep a lookout for your belongings and all of those things, and protect your money. Make sure you choose wisely. Choose your next steps and what you're going to do with this money very, very wisely. It's super important that you take time to evaluate what you want to do moving forward, your goals if you haven't already in life, and the things that you would like to do moving forward, because the universe is telling you you're going to have money to play with. So make the right choice that sits well with your gut and what feels right for you and your family and your goals moving forward during this time frame. Okay, partnerships and alliances. So we see happiness within our couples relationship, harmony within your relationship, but we also see couples doing business with one another or with others within your community, and we see those things going well, starting off well right now. You could be working with family, friends, people within your community. You could be working with a charity, but all these things are going to pay off. The networking that you and your spouse are doing right now, it is really going to pay off and lead to some significant abundance for your future. And also, again, you have immediate money coming in within a few weeks of seeing this reading for my couples. So I'm really excited for you guys. So go ahead and thumbs up the reading, thoughts, thinking. Again, like I said, be very diligent with what you're going to do with this money. Even Kipper says, make sure you put some thought towards your spouse and doing a little something nice for you and your spouse. Could you and your spouse use a day alone with just one another? Take a staycation. If you get a little lump sum of money and you can put $150, $200 aside to go somewhere overnight, go do so you can have some privacy and you can enjoy each other's time. Think about what you're going to be doing with your future. Both spouses, both you and your spouse, are heavily thinking about one another right now, so put that to good use. And one of you is feeling a little concerned about the other. the elder in the situation. So, ease their mind. If everything's okay, go ahead and ease their mind. You have an elder in the situation, feeling a little bit of concern, a little bit of worry. So, go ahead and put people's mind to rest and let them know that you are good. If you feel like including people in your business. But at any rate, you do have someone around who's feeling a little concerned, just a tiny bit of worry. But you don't have to worry about that. That's more outside energy than energy within your relationships. Okay, so we're going to end off today with Radiant Moon of Compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment, and shift into a vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spiritual light. So go ahead and free yourself from this conflict, from this confusion. Meditate a little bit on what's going to be the right thing for you and your spouse. Don't involve other people in your relationship that don't need to be there. Don't tell people too much what's happening in the internal aspects of your relationships when they don't need to be there. That opens up a space for people to feel like they have the right to comment, Libras. Okay, so just make sure you're setting up healthy boundaries with you and your partner and the people around you, and keep them out of your business, because you and your partner have a very prosperous, for those of you who are in high aspected relationships, you Libras out there with good partners who are not toxic, you have some prosperity coming in, you have abundance coming in, a very, very stable future together. Don't let anybody else disrupt that. I'm Bree. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I will see you Libras very soon. Bye.